Do you long for hard, uncomfortable seats that hurt your cheeks? No? Well, that's what we accidentally built when we designed a seating area for our tiny van that we now live in full time.
We built this bench to conceal our toilet. Join us while we upgrade our bench so that lounging doesn't feel like a punishment.
We made this.
We're Danny and Angela, two full-time van lifers currently living in our 2012 Fiat Ducato. And this little van has been our home for the past 2.5 years.
We built this bench and installed it very quickly at the end of the van build. So it's not optimised. It does its job.
You can't see my view, but it's spectacular.
But it's uncomfortable. All we have for cushioning are these. And it takes about half an hour before your butt cheeks start going numb. We've had enough. Our cheeks deserve more love than they're getting. Our aim is to make the ultimate seating arrangement for our tiny van.
Here's the plan. We're going to upgrade these rubbish cushions to really thick, soft, lovely foam. Then we're going to build an extension on this side that goes across the drawers and has some table legs to hold it up so we have an L-shaped sofa. And on this side here, we're going to add a little flap that folds up, so we also have an extension there, so if you want to just sit on it lengthways and have your feet out, you can do that. And it's going to be amazing.
We need a list. First things first, we've already designed it, so we can tick that off. Next thing we've got to do is size up the space we want the seats to be in, so we know what our measurements are. Then we need to cut the wood to size, so the wood that sits under the foam and the legs that will come out and make it stable. Then we need to assemble it, so make sure it all folds away nicely. Then we have to paint it. After that is the cutting of the foam and the fabric that we've got. Then we get to upholster it, put it all together and make the cushiony seats. And then the final thing is attach and then test it by sitting on it. In preparation for our home improvements in the seating area, we've also made a major improvement in the cab. We used to have 2 seats here, which meant that every time we wanted to come into the cab or leave the cab and come back here, we had to climb over the seats. And that is no more. We can walk straight through. Basically, we swapped these out really quickly last night after we finished the grey water tank, even though we were pretty done for the day.
Oh my goodness.
But it just means that we can see the vision, we can see our entire updated space a lot more clearly, and we're very excited.
Gonna be like this.
Ooh, quite suggestive.
So imagine this is like the size of the extra piece that is going to be here, and probably about that. Angela, get your mind out of the gutter. So basically this section here is going to be a removable section that we can take in and out when we want to make it into an L-shaped sofa, and it'll have legs on that will fold in.
We think we're going to store it in behind the wardrobe.
So that would be, well, I mean, we could just go for a nice round number and go for 60, so 60 centimetres. We've got some offcuts of wood that we got off someone on Facebook Marketplace for free. I think you could get snug on that in the corner, because how wide is this? Oh look, it's like the same width. When it comes to storing it, we can actually put it in this way too.
Yeah, that'll work.
And then we've got another piece for this side, but we're not going to put legs on this side. We're going to use brackets, which are just the same actually as the brackets that we've got on our table. I don't really expect that we'll have full weight on this part ever really. It's mostly just for your feet. Let's do it to 42. I love this thing. Love it.
I love you.
Aww.
Now we just need to do the legs that are going to support them, right?
Yeah, I'll go get the wood.
Okay. We're going to have comfy seats. Our solution for attaching the new seat by the bed onto the existing bench is hopefully quite a simple one. We got these furniture fitting brackets. They're basically for like I think they're actually for bunk beds. But the idea is that you attach this to the bottom of the new seat, and we're going to attach this to the bench like that. We can have as many as we feel comfortable having, basically.
Up a little bit.
There?
Yeah. So that's how high the legs are going to be.
42.7. The lovely carpenter on Facebook Marketplace. He also notched out these sections on the legs so that we could put in a support. But basically it means that it can be nice and secure, and we can just drill in from the other side. We just need to shorten this. I think that this will be perfect.
Stay. Stay. So it'll be like that. The guy who gave us the wood also gave us some screws, which was really nice of him. So we're just going to do that now. I've got a countersink so that the ends don't stick out, so we can hide them with some wood filler afterwards. Let's go. I love that smell.
It smells like our candles.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is this pine?
Must be.
It smells so good. Terrible to breathe in, but smells delightful. We've got these brackets, like they're table leg brackets.
It's pretty crazy how sturdy this bench is we made out here.
You guys didn't know that we had a built-in workbench in our van, did you? Don't want them to have a meet and greet. Dee-lee-dee, dee-lee-dee. Sat next to each other like this.
I know.
I just want to address, yes, we know that this extension goes in front of our drawers. Those drawers down there hold like our food and things, so it's not stuff that we're going to need after a certain time.
Actually,
it's not the snack drawer as well. The snack drawer is somewhere else.
Okay, that's what I was going to say. This is when the van goes into comfort mode, so we don't need those bottom two drawers. All we need is the cutlery in the snack drawer, which we can still access, so that's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
This is very exciting for us.
It's so exciting.
I mean, this is still all hard plywood that we're sitting on, so I'm really excited for the next stage.
The fact that we can actually talk to you on camera and not be sat like exactly next to each other, and all you've got is a view of the door behind us.
Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, that's so true.
I know, we got a different angle.
Look at all this.
Yeah.
We got a new angle. Sit on it. Ow, I forgot that we...
Yeah, the ceiling's still really small. We haven't fixed that.
Why not?
Oh, this is sturdy.
Yeah. Ooh, oh hey, oh yeah. Well, this is comfy. I'm lounging.
Something that we haven't done in this design is a back support, because there's just not enough space.
That's what pillows are for.
Exactly. We've got 4 pillows on our bed, so we're just going to use those.
Also, we couldn't, like, this is still a tiny medium wheelbase van that we're accessorizing. There is a limit to how much we can achieve in this small space, and I think this is good. Can I get our list and tick things off? We had size up seats next, and then we've cut the wood. Can we tick off assemble? Okay, it is 10 to 3. We're gonna now paint the legs and see if we can do some of the upholstery stuff and see if maybe...
We're going to get this done today. This is a one-day job.
Maybe, it might be. Let's go, let's not waste any more time.
Let's just do it.
We're doing it.
This lovely foam that we have here, we were gifted by someone that we did a house sit for, and they have a boat and someone did a terrible job upholstering some seats for them basically, and so they had all this leftover foam and they gave it to us, so that was super kind. So if you're watching, thank you very much for this foam. We are finally putting it to use after like a year later. We've just marked on where we're going to cut it, and I think we're going to use our favourite tool, the best foam cutting tool in all the land, a bread knife.
Well, that went quickly.
Bread knives. I know it's not the tidiest job, but it's getting upholstered anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Our butts are going to be so happy.
Let us show you this fabric that Danny found in Yorkshire.
If you didn't know, I'm from North Yorkshire. And in Yorkshire, we have a thing called the Yorkshire Trading Company. And I got this fabric for £5 a metre. So this fabric, hopefully, is going to do all the seats, and it was £10 in total. That's going to be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. That's cutting nicely. It's such good fabric.
I'm really glad you're happy with it.
I'm really glad that you found it.
Thanks to my mama.
She's so good, isn't she?
I know, she knows where to get all the good stuff.
You're such a neat scissor person.
Are you ready?
It looks so beautiful. Ooh. Ooh, you sink into it. Okay, let's do all the rest.
Top tip for upholstering, you need way more staples than you think you do, because I actually ran out and started using the nails instead. But it's mostly done. Got a couple of sections to stick on to the underside. This was first time upholstering anything, and genuinely, like, really quite proud of myself. Look at these corners. One thing that we needed was some longer screws, because we actually attached the legs onto this last night and then they fell off.
Ticking off things from a list is a special kind of pleasure. We cut all of the foam and the fabric. We haven't quite finished the upholstering, only because there's a couple of aesthetic squares we want to add. So we've just got 3 things to do. We forgot to put this on our list, but we need to move the table from where it currently is, because now we want to be able to sit in the place where the table legs attach. So we need to basically move it from one end to the bench to the other. It's one of these ones where you kind of have this tightening mechanism. Basically, it's broken. So what we've had to do is we've had to use a wedge of this wood here to prop up our table leg at the right exact height for us. We probably should just buy a new one, but that's what's happened. Anyway, we now have to move our wood prop.
Thank you. This is actually amazing. The fact that we can sit here now and the table will be out of the way.
We can put the laptop here and watch things.
Oh my goodness, yes! We made this.
Look how plush and soft it is.
We're on our new sofa.
It's so comfortable.
We've got a couple of adjustments to make. For the purposes of this video, it is complete.
We've just upgraded our quality of life massively. The problem with how we had our seating before is that we would either be quickly sitting down there if we had to for dinner and or work, and then we'd just be straight in the bed. So in this van, most of the things that we would do, like watching something, reading, lounging, would all be done lying down in the bed. Seating really actually matters, and even though this is a tiny van, I think we've managed to do something really cool. Like, we've basically got a mini L-shaped sofa right now.
Whoa.
I mean, a mini L-shaped sofa.
Yeah, she's not like the sofa that you get in a house, but for us to be able to sit like this right now is so nice, because normally we would both be sat with our backs to the sliding door and it doesn't have carpet on it or anything, it's just metal and it could be a bit cold, whereas this is lovely.
Well done.
Well done to you.
We've also, to save ourselves some frustration, put the guttering up, and we've just run it essentially over the top of the passenger's side door on the front, all the way across the top of the sliding door. And hopefully that will stop Danny getting very angry about getting dripped on.
Look, can you see how wet I'm getting? Because it's annoying.
Oh my God, can I just check off my list? You're gonna have to get it for me. It's in the front.
This van is still tiny, okay?
Yeah. So we've upholstered it.
We've attached it all. We've moved the table. We've done the guttering. And we've sit on it and it's lovely.
That's the second checklist that I've ever ticked all the way to the end.
Wow.
2026 is starting off strong. I hope you're all impressed with what we've managed to fit into this tiny space. Because we keep on self-congratulating, so we're really hopeful that you also are impressed. Someone might just be like, no, this is the best way to do it, and we've just not realised. But anyway, this is such an upgrade for us. But we are saving up for a new van, a high roof van, which we will be converting later this year. If you want to see how that turns out and the full conversion series, follow us on this channel, so subscribe and all the rest of it. But also you can find us on our Patreon.